Good morning, everybody. Hold up, one sec. This is my favorite stream so far. Dang. That's wild. That's some wild stuff there. Hold up, it's not even plugged in. Welcome in, guys. Sorry about that. Queen had just woken up and... Or, not just woken up. Queen was just getting ready for work. And, I wasn't paying attention to the time, so my bad, guys. Let's see, what did I miss? I think I came in... Yeah, so welcome in, Momo. Don't estimate me. I'm both dumber and smarter than you think. Don't estimate me. Don't underestimate me. Don't overestimate me. What do you mean by don't estimate me, sir? What? Spiky's not... I need to replay my childhood? In English this time. What? Greetings, Portal Master? What? Is the dad brain slowly activating, Scrumph? That one dead from sleep deprivation. Wow. Bring back the background? What? What? You mean, Portal Master? Well, I just don't remember Portal Master. I honestly don't remember what that's from. Perfectly estimatable. Momo even said it? What? Oh. Oh, Portal 3. I never played Portal 3. And I'm gonna be honest, if it's Skylanders, it's been so long since I've played Skylanders that any reference that you guys make is gonna go King, you read like a 60-year-old retirement home hag. Wow, I'm so sorry, sir. Did you want me to ignore like half the things that you said? Did you just wake up? Did Momo just wake up or did I just wake up? Me? I wouldn't say I just woke up. Nah, I just haven't had I'm trying to lower or like slow down on the coffee intake, which reminds me, I do still need some coffee. Momo is Mr. Peachy, and I'm Bab Girl. No, I just need more coffee. That's all. Oh, this is kind of loud. So... What was I doing again? If my brain is moving with this much lag, how is this stream gonna fare? Who am I? That's a great question. Who is Spiky? I think... Actually... You're right, I need to wake up a little bit more. Get my, reflexes moving. Oh, wrong way. Her spits. What? What? No. Sir, oh my goodness, no. No. Mr. Peak. You know what? As soon as Queen's probably gonna be. When you can't hear the king because your speakers are too quiet for his very puny voice. That's wild. Hold up. You know what? Maybe I need to turn this up a little bit then. I turned it down when I was dealing with the not having the headphones. What about now? Does that sound a little bit better? Welcome in, Yutski. How are you doing, sir? When Bitburner stream JJ? JK. Oh, no, I thought you were gonna say JJ. When is he gonna do one? What? Whoa. Yutski from YouTube? Oh, I've been spoiled. Waits a lot better has been my biggest complaint the past couple times I popped in and didn't say anything. So, the secret passphrase still rage bait for this game? Secret passphrase still rage bait. Are you talking Silksong? Or, skill issue? Because, they say that kind of stuff to me regardless. So, I was looking at some of the things that... So we talked about, I think Wednesday, some of the things that you can do on StreamerButt. And I've been thinking about, like, more seriously setting up a so I guess there's like a webhook that you can make for basically sending a Stream Deck, like virtual Stream Deck, to your mods. And I thought about I'm actually toying around with the idea of doing that. See, I was getting annoyed because yeah, no, I suck at these games. But no, it's not a banned. I mean, I guess technically on Twitch it's banned. I have bigger balls than I do. Though I couldn't play this in front of a stream, people would watch me die way too much. Where are we going? The poop party, sir. So we got Wilson to play Repo, and so there's a chance. Can confirm you did say you were banning it on Twitch. Yeah, it's banned on Twitch, just not on YouTube. I don't say it even if you die in a game you're good at. Yeah, see, you would try to sit there and say skill issue when it wasn't my fault. Yep. That's a scrumph thing. Guys, he touched me. But how are you doing, sir? What are you up to? See, I get that, and I get that it's supposed to be comedic relief, but it's like, at too much comedy at certain points can be like, guys, please stop. Stop laughing at my expense. I'm tired, ready for bed. Sounds like a skill issue thing. Oh my goodness, Gromps goes over to YouTube just so he can say his favorite word. Man, ... Everybody hops over to YouTube now. That's really funny after last week. Hold up. If that's the case... Here, give me a sec, guys. I'm gonna do something. Make things a little bit nicer for you. Because of Wednesday's stream, I decided to enact a 5-second slowdown. Or 15 second. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that for y'all. Travel to KY, that's as far as I went. LOL, went from one city to another though. I start work on Thursday. Yutsuki is working! What? What are you doing, sir? Momo, do you know which Skylanders game I am playing right now? Oh lord, what? Jeez. There we go. Scromp, LOL, and Momo, yeah, finally found a job. Not anything exciting or great pay, but will get us started on a better path of getting on our feet. Good job, sir. Hats off to you, my good sir. Why did I read this as in all fairy? What? Oh my goodness. You know what? Welcome in, Unhuman. And, it be like that sometimes. Ow. I totally should have countered that. Oh my goodness, Momo. What do we pay for this one? I see. Good thing you got, I'm glad that you got yourself a plan, sir. To reset villains so you can feel like you're really playing the game anew. What do you mean? I've never actually played the games. Hey friend, it's all about the fairies, fairies. All good, It was thanks to King and this community that helped me get through a lot of the dark. I'm so glad that we were able to help, even if I didn't realize I was helping. I'm glad I could. I'm glad that I was able to be of service. What you doing up so early? Oh, Unhuman? That's interesting. Yeah, I don't think you're usually up this early. Uh-oh. Nope. Nope. So a plunge, my life took a plunge, and now we are here. But I haven't really actually slept yet. Slept for like half an hour, and... Yeah, sir, you're gonna need to go sleep. Go sleep. Also, petting cats. Oh my goodness. Momo. I'm pretty sure what system was Skylanders on? That is wild, though. Spikey's playing Skylanders. King of Wholesome Sire. Oh my goodness. This is the only way I ever catch your streams anymore. Well, sir, I'm glad that you were able to hop in here at all. I appreciate it. But, in all honesty, I do think that you need to go get some sleep. Oh. 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 Oh, I looked over at chat again. Oh my goodness, driving to new house to let HVAC guy in. Okay, okay. Well, have a safe drive. Thank you for the lurk. Ew, mold. So Queen actually has an interesting story about mold. She had some wild mold issues at one of her apartments. Like it was caving in the ceiling kind of bad. Made her extremely sick. She lost a whole bunch of weight. So yeah, I always say if you think there's mold, just go take care of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's at pawn shop an hour and a half away, so definitely be needing to look for into options getting a rig on my gaming laptop also just stopped. Oh no. Bruh. I'm so sorry to hear that. Sounds like everything has fallen apart. Sir, I wish you the best of luck. Yeah, ew, mold. Hold up. ThinkPad T480? Oh. Uh-oh. I have a friend on my side. Thank you. Why'd you leave? No, friend. Good morning, Queen. I thought that there was a... I don't even know. Spiky would have taken me there before. Yes, please, my good sir. I would greatly appreciate that. Okay. Oh my goodness, of course you would. Okay, I didn't... Yes, I like the story updates. I don't think Queen has seen the little guys. Queen, look at these little guys. They're little baby,
Why are you whacking?
because whacking them is like tickling them.
Oh, is that so?
Yes. I installed installed. Okay, I got you. I got some project, school updates, life updates, and more. If y'all up to a VC later, I can do that or type it out depending on how things are going at the time. Yeah, just let us know. Let us know, my good sir. Just at me. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, Bellheart. I need water and Kofifi. I haven't had enough coffee this morning. I'm doing this little bit of grinding out so that I can, wake up and get myself, refreshed. I'll ping the business out of you, sir. I made it Watch Dogs themed. Oh yeah, that was really funny. He was so proud of it. He showed everybody. From Sleepstown. Yes. Go visit the Sandman. I like me the original Watch Dogs and hate the rest. Oh my. Hey Spiky, was there a way of getting the last pouch and capacity tool damage thing before I continue? Or is it in Act 3 stuff that I do this? Like, what other things do I need to do to like, grind whatever things? Because everybody keeps telling me, oh, you need more masks. Oh, you need this and other stuff. What all do I need to do now? While you answer that, I'm gonna go grab some coffee and water. Why is my coffee always off? You didn't hear me ask for coffee, Bean? Yeah, I made like multiple comments about it.
I was not here.
You didn't hear me just now either?
I heard it now. I thought you were grabbing it yourself.
No, I've made it no, I just made a comment about getting up to make coffee, but I've made comments like since you sat down about coffee.
I did not.
And that's out of water. Damn. Yeah, I already have max, I think, and I'm still in Act 2. Ew.
Okay.
Ayo, hey Blokey, how are you? And good night. Has the same voice actors as Kronk from Emperor's New Groove. Nice. Let me think. Head to the Hunter's Monarch. Where is that? Hunter's Monarch. Yes, I know. I know it's March. I was purposefully saying it incorrectly. That one little thing right there? That's gross, sir. Well? See the bench below the very left of the area. Yes. See the bench below the very left area. This one. I need to go here. Momo, thank you for being a moderator for 18 months. I can't believe it's already been a year since you've been a moderator, sir. How many years? That's a year and a half, isn't it? Oh yeah, 1 year, 6 months. See, I can't even blame that on dyslexia. That was just pure, me not paying attention. I need to go up. What? What? I'm going up that way. I was heading here. Boom, boom. Going up all the way. Over this way. Boom, boom. What do you mean? I know what I'm doing. The left? But... So, you're telling me I have to come in from over here? I'm just double checking. You are saying that I need to come in over here. Below the bench. I need to go to this one? Then why did you say yes to this one? I am so confused. Yeah, you did. I never once was over there on the other side. Let me see. There. That's right. Yeah. See? I said that's right. Yeah, sir. The direction... Well, you should have said that's the right side. When you say that is right, you're saying that is correct.
You're yelling.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to yell. Stream just started. We're still asleep. It's fine. We're still trying to wake up, guys. Wait, where do I need to go then? Honestly, it's the headphones, Queen. Oh, go up and out, back that way. I want to know what's over here, actually. Oh, wait, no, that's not the right way. Is it in the next room? Yeah. Okay. I see, said the blind man to the... Oh, what are you doing? Oh. Get out of here. Sand help. We got help, Spiky, look. Ooh, I almost made that too. Oh, that was... Oh no. What? I'm getting the mask fragment. Oh. Oh no. Well, that was my own fault. The more you know. Hey, hey. In my defense, I saw mask fragment and I was like, bet, let's go. It's not my fault that all those other guys just started hurting me before I could get there, you know? Good morning, Wojo. Where am I going? Oh, yeah, we're running. Spiky, I'm causing Spiky to pull his hair out right now. Oopsie. Can I pogo off of these? Okay, we're good. This is the area where I can just pogo off of everything. This is where I found my love of pogo. Okay, I can't pogo right there. And this way. I don't think I can pogo off of those things. I didn't want to go this way. Why am I going this way again? Did y'all see for a while Scrump changed his name on Steam? I mean, I was confused for a second, honestly. And this points to first Silksong stream is when I gave up hope. Ah. Yeah. Yeah. Bruh. Why am I redoing this whole thing again? Oh, I forgot this entire area. Guys, it has been months since I've been in here. Oh my goodness, Wojo. Okay. Now why did I need to do that, Spiky? I'm just curious. Good timing on my part, right? Instantly dies as you enter. I'm sorry. However, Sag, that king's skill issues resurfaced. Hey, all I'm saying is, death is but a learning experience. Keep telling myself that. Nah, I mean, yeah, that is what I keep telling everybody, actually. Not just myself. Alright, which side? Oh, okay, so it doesn't really matter which side I go to. Oh, wow. This way? No. That is the one way I don't go, actually. That's why he said to go the other way. Thank you for the 25 stream streak, Rick. Negative. I will not be streaking. I will charge double for that kind of action and triple for feet pics. Furthermore, if you still want pics of my mangled grippers, I advise that you get professional help because you're disgusting. And second, my PayPal is ... Hey, that's all between you guys. I'm good. I don't need any. Feet pics are not a thing for me. Oh, no. Scrump, I was actually confused for a second. Like, I had to seriously question whether I'd seen you dressed like that or not. The only time I dressed in drag, I was cosplaying Wojo. Oh, jeez. What is this? Yes. Oh my goodness. Actually more interesting than normal feet. They've got history, you know? We split the prize pool 50-50. Is that so? He's... Yeah, no thank you. Uh-oh. Haha. I'm in danger. Ooh. Uh-oh. I can't see. Oh no, the tentacles touched me. Oh, there's one more. No, no, don't touch me there. That is my no-no square. No. Oh my goodness, not any. Please, no more. Ah, I was so close. Oh my goodness.
Nintendo.
Mm, I argue with my wife all the time. She just got on to me. She was like, "You're not wearing the shirts I bought you. Why not?" Well, I like what I like. I don't know. She got a little mad because I don't wear these shirts she just got me. You guys understand though, like if you have a shirt that you like to wear and it's clean, you might as well wear the shirt you like to wear. Yeah, no. Need to get the type 2 oh. Oh, tell her because they suck. But they don't suck. I like the shirts that she got. I just... They're... I don't know. They're new. I don't want to ruin them. I don't know. Oh, I wasn't looking at where I was going. Dang. Ooh. Ah, no. Oh, yes. No. No. Aw, dang it. Ah, the real star of the show. Oh, actually, hold up. You know what I just realized? I'm still running that one thing that I don't need to run. What do I want to use? Ooh, I'm just curious. I want to try something for this fight. I don't normally run this, so I make no promises that I'm going to stick with it. Ooh, that would have hurt. Yeah, Queen has to work this morning, unfortunately. Oh, no. Woo. Oh, no, I missed. What the hell? Oh my goodness, I didn't even notice. BTW, you gotta dodge. What? No way. I thought that thing was going to heal me. No, in all honesty, I didn't realize that it was going to, turn into a little scythe thingy. I thought it was just gonna despawn. So, my bad. Why are you touching me like that? Alright, let's try this again. What? Alright, that's one down. Wow, these guys are strong. Hey, buddy, pal, amigo. Let's not do that anymore, okay? Hey, why you gotta touch me like that? Oh my goodness, he poked me. I can't wait for my capture card to arrive. Of course it has to be this evening. Which one did he get? My hopes will get up. Just a simple one. Yeah, they, the like, really expensive capture cards, I don't think are extra necessary. Like, I really don't think spending $120 for a capture card, like, if you don't really need it. Simple capture cards are working out from what I've seen. I have $40 one that does like 4K. Oh my. That's what happens when I try to read chat. Bro, jeez. So fun fact, I dodged into him. Yeah, I'm still getting used to this crest. Pretty sure this is I don't mind the fast pace for this one, but it's different than the heavy slow one that I use. Like, first of all, it doesn't send them flying as hard. It doesn't send me flying as hard. Oh, guys, we do have ads incoming, so I will probably get to the fight and then take a small pause. And I will be back. Rawr. Hi, I'm back. Wow. Oh. Nope. Oh no, this. I dislike Act 3. With a passion. I'm not gonna lie though, this doesn't seem as strong as the Reaper Crest, in all honesty. It actually feels a bit weaker, because that move right there, that's just my squill issue. How so? Because even when I hit him full on, I don't feel like yeah, it doesn't feel like I'm one-shotting him. Well, if you get good, you'll have fun. You're right, if I do, yeah. Like, what is that? Oh, man. Holy cow. I think he should go back to the Reaper, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the Reaper. We don't fear the Reaper, guys. It's not the right time nor place. Get out of here. You desperately want me to know that all the crests do the same amount of damage. I understand. No, and I wasn't talking about specifically, like, regular damage. I was talking about the ability, like, the binding that the Witch Crest does. It's not the same amount of damage. Like, I don't feel like it's worth it. Dang. Woo! Reaper doesn't deal any damage with the heal. I get that, and it's more of a... It's the whole fact that the build is centered around the crest doing the damage, not necessarily the needle doing the damage. Whereas the Reaper has heavier hits, which will add in a little bit more knockback. Or at least doesn't let them push forward. Not necessarily no knockback. When you use it when you're low HP, you'll never be able to get enough silk to heal. I still think you overuse the spear. Which is really funny because a lot of the time people were like, yeah, you aren't using the spear enough. But I get what you're saying. It was like, I learned the tool, and now I'm overusing the tool. But then I don't use the tool at all, to try to save up. Bro. Nice snipe. Holy cow. There we go. Ayo. Get out of here. Mwahaha. What the heck? Why is it doing that? What the hell was that? Hold up. The controller is bugging up again. That was worse than it's bugged up before. Oh no. Yeah, nope. Oh, it's the controller, sir. It's the controller. Trust me. We've definitely agreed before that it's the controller messing up there. I infected my controller. Well, I have had the same controller for quite a while now. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, actually. I don't remember if you agreed with it. But, yeah, because, we have had multiple instances of the controller just, the inputs dying on me. But, that one was missing inputs there. Okay, bad idea, Taylor. Oh, I did not see him there. I did not see him there either. Wow. That was bad. Dude, I think they jumped into me every single time. Do you know the silk cocoon backup trick? No, I don't. Sir, if I haven't used it, I probably don't know what it is. Yeah, no, I think it's just you. Alright, let's do this again. Oh, yeah, I know what that is. And I do that every so often. Wow, bro was able to snipe me with that. What? Like, I freaking ran into it or something. Whew. Oh, couldn't see. Like, I just threw my Volt Vessels, right? And it didn't throw them the second time that I tried throwing them. It's my, my D-pad is going out. Bye, Queen.
Hey, dear. Bye-bye.
I mean, I feel like when I looked over and you were using Witch Curse, you were getting at least 2 waves, but now you're dying. Well, that's the thing is, I got all the way to... I beat that one that I was just on. But... yeah, no. Okay, see, right there. It wasn't registering... It's having a hard time, I think, registering my down input. The more I'm messing around with this... right there. Okay, please stop. It was fun to show. It's not fun for it to just keep doing that, though. Dude, even when I took him... Bro, what the hell was that? It was like... I have to do this in a more strategic way, not just hack and slash. And that's a little bit annoying. Not gonna lie. It definitely is a change of pace from, like, the rest of the game. Hey, did I mention I'm not enjoying Act 3? And it is definitely my least favorite act? It is, though. Because there's a lot less of a window for you to be able to do anything. With those new guys. You know... the window of opportunity has definitely shortened, especially with these new, like... shadow moves. Yeah. What do you... It's a Metroidvania. Are you not supposed to hack and slash? I'm confused. Yeah, no. So, up to this point, it has just been brainless attacking. Now it's not. And it's becoming it's becoming increasingly frustrating not being able to mindlessly slash at things. And then we have the secondary issue of the controller not wanting to read 2 inputs at once. It has never been, wait, hold up. FNAF Security Breach is Metroidvania. What hack and slash do you do in that? I have no idea what FNAF Security Breach is. So, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what that game is. It hasn't ever it hasn't never been. That's a double negative, which is why you struggled with Act 1 and 2, because you treat it as a hack and slash when it's not. But that's how I see Metroidvanias, is as hack and slash. Hack and slash meets platformer. Bruh. Bruh. There are Metroidvanias without combat. And to me, remember guys, hot take, I have always considered Metroidvanias as platformers with combat. Though, like, a Metroidvania requires platforming and combat. If there's other things in there, that is what I consider it. It is a wrong take. But let's obviously we're pausing on this game now. I know we've had this conversation multiple times. Metroidvania. Movement ability. So I guess maybe platforming is not necessarily what I was talking about. It's the extra movement abilities. Connected world and movement abilities. But I've always considered Metroidvanias to also have combat. I know it's not in the definition per se. You've always been wrong. That's fine. I can be wrong. I can stick with my opinion, even if other people think that it's wrong. Because Metroid has it does. It does have combat. You run around and you shoot. But no, I read the dictionary description and chose to ignore it. No. I just said that I'm incorporating combat in top of that. That's all. Like, let's be real here. Games have developed to a point where we have so many subgenres on top of the main genre that it's hard to sit there and pinpoint, like, oh, because this one game has all of these things, it's considered a Metroidvania, but then it also could be it's the, what is the term? It's that geometry thing where every rectangle, or every square is a rectangle, but not every rectangle is a square. Like, Metroidvanias are platformers, or a lot of platformers are Metroidvanias, but not a lot of Metroidvanias are platformers. The rectangle is called platformer. He's a politician. I would disagree. I mean, I am a king, so does that make me a politician? I don't consider myself a politician. I do have to say, though, Act 3, like, refocusing a little bit, Act 3... That's what I was saying, was like, a lot of Metroidvanias are platformers. Quite a few of them are platformers. Especially if it's considering movement abilities. Which is where I'm thinking, where I'm kind of like, I'm taking the feature and just kind of calling it a platformer. You know what I mean? Which is where I was at with that. All Metroidvanias are platformers. That's... Okay, so we're not arguing with the fact that Metroidvania is a platformer, okay? That's not the point. We all agree on that part of the topic. What we're talking about is the combat portion of the game. I've always considered combat to be a crucial part of Metroidvanias. That is where we're that is where we're talking. I hate Metroidvanias, not as much as rhythm games, but I hate Metroidvanias because so many of them decide that they want to be obscenely difficult, and I just like I'm good. It's I don't mind some Metroidvanias. Well, I guess pause because what I would consider Metroidvanias maybe are just platformers. So no. Oh my goodness. Okay. No, but I do refocusing on Act 3 though. I am very frustrated with this game. And the more I'm playing Act 3, the lower on my rating tier list of games it goes. I was content to call this game peak fiction, and the more I play it, the more I think it is a rage baity game. Can I please do my jump? Annoying me specifically doesn't make it a bad game. No, but I'm losing enjoyment of the game the more I have to beat my head over everything, right? I just want you guys to take a look at it from my perspective, right? I don't like Metroidvanias, to start. I'm playing this, and I've already beaten Act 1 and 2. Took me 50 hours, almost 55 hours to beat Act 1 and 2, right? And then I'm getting pulled back into it, and when I get pulled back into it, I do boss fight, gauntlet, little bit of platforming, boss fight, little bit of platforming, gauntlet, boss fight, and I'm like, this isn't fun for me. I don't like just constantly doing boss fight after boss fight after boss fight. Rage games have the sole purpose of making you rage, and Silksong is not like that. Act 1 and 2, I agree with you. Act 3 turns it into a rage bait game, considering how hard it is. Granted, the runbacks are less annoying. You can rage at a game without being a rage game. Explain. Explain how you are using the word in the definition, first of all. A rage game, you can rage at a game without it being a rage game. Mario Kart is... But Mario Kart isn't difficult. Mario Kart isn't obscenely hard. Mario Kart is obnoxiously boring. There are very single men at video arcade. Ooh, sir, are you gonna go explore the video arcade, Bloki? Also, welcome in, Casey. Like, I feel like we go back and forth on this, yet people rage at Mario Kart. Why, though? Think about it. It's not the game itself, right? It's because of other people in the game. What do you... Also, hard isn't rage. Let's see. What is the... We're gonna go back to the Webster's Dictionary. Rage game. We're gonna go look at the definition and so I can ignore it. Okay. Actually, that's interesting. I could literally... Hold up. I mean, I'm looking at the definition, and it's not completely out of the blue, right? Punishing penalties, awkward or finicky controls, deceptive designs. I mean, this shadow area definitely does all of that. There are multiple deceptive designs where creatures will come alive, and if you don't know that they're there, they are appearing out of the air with a sudden obstacle. You have kind of finicky controls. Like, granted, I guess that's not completely true there, but punishing penalties. There is you lose your stuff on top of the fact that you get put all the way back to the previous bench. I could consider that a punishing penalty depending on how far and how much stuff you had. Like, if you... It's really a cumulative thing. If you have a little bit of stuff, that punishing penalty isn't going to be that much. But if you are constantly losing in level 1, then it's not going to be that punishing. Even in a rage game. A normally described rage game. Whereas if you look and you get further, dying is going to be a lot worse. I use a controller because I can't do the mouse and keyboard for Silksong. You cannot, sir. Act 3 has creatures that just spawn on top of you, sir. See, getting into Act 3, you have to beat the boss. Like, if you... Again, I wouldn't consider Act 1 and 2 to be very rage game, but I do feel like Act 3 turns it into a rage game because of the mechanics shifting. And see, Spiky, I do feel like you are very biased because of how much you've played the game. You definitely... I know you were complaining about it at the very beginning. It doesn't, though. The guys have different movesets now. Hey, you can argue with me all you want, but you're proving the point that I was setting forth at the beginning as to why I feel like both Deltarune Undertale and the Silksong communities are kind of evil. Moveset equals mechanics. The mechanics of the game have changed a little bit because multiple things are no longer usable. And the enemies have all changed their, how they're fighting. I don't find it enjoyable. That's what I'm saying. Everything is changing. You guys are... Spiky is yelling at me that it's not, but it is. And if I'm remembering correctly, this is the whole reason why I got frustrated with the game before. Unenjoyable does not equal rage. Pause. I didn't say rage bait game. I said rage game. A game causing you to rage. I do have to say, though, I am getting extremely frustrated. Because my controller is not responding anymore. Like, the more I'm playing, the worse I'm doing because my controller is just not responding. I may have had a Freudian slip. I apologize. I am not trying to say rage bait game. I am trying to say rage game. A game that makes you rage. I don't enjoy playing Smash Bros. Doesn't make it a rage game. To be fair, there is a difficulty curve along with this game, right? Dark Souls 3, or sorry, I would consider Dark Souls games to be rage games. Like, in all honesty, they are literally built to make you rage. And considering both Hollow Knight and Silksong are compared to Dark Souls, that is where I'm like, okay, it's a rage game. That is, once again, not the definition. I looked up the definition of what a rage game is. Why are you guys... They are designed to be exceeding... But that's the thing, is I consider to be anything to be a game that is exceedingly difficult like that is a rage game. Like, by definition, if you look at the definition of what a rage game is, it meets 2 of the 3 qualities. So what do you consider something that meets 2 of the 3 qualities? And even then, some people could say that the controls are wonky on some of the games. That is factually incorrect. What is factually incorrect, my good sir? I'm also... I might as well switch over to just chatting, because I feel like we are now just chatting about, rage games. Because... I mean, I get that... I get that, by definition, a rage game has mechanics that frustrate. There is deceptive things. And there are, what else? What was the last one? The difficulty, the controls, and deceptive mechanics. Dark Souls fits all of those. Right? If Dark Souls fits all of those, that makes Dark Souls a rage game. I get that you look at the difficulty being like, oh, it just because it's difficult doesn't make it a rage game, but there are multiple instances where controls could be wonky. There's multiple instances where you have deceptive things going on in the game that if you don't know about it prior, you will fall victim to it. Like, they intentionally set things up for you to die. But, like, it's not just the difficulty that you have to take into account. It's deceptive things going on. Dark Souls, invisible walls. You have enemies that fall from the ceiling that you don't see off the bat. You have, what other things? You have multiple different types of traps. There's pitfalls. Like, if you are not paying attention in Dark Souls, it is so easy to just fall through a hole. And in all honesty, I feel like Silksong Hollow Knight, while not as bad on the deceptive thing, still kind of does the same thing. Like, especially in Act 3 with the creatures that you think are dead coming back to life. Like, almost right on top of you. I don't know. But I do feel like maybe, like, based off of... If it's based off of Dark Souls, like, it's not as difficult, in my opinion. I mean, granted, I hate this, so it's rare, though, and often there are more than enough times to react. I don't know. I mean, I feel like I've had that happen a couple times where, like, last stream where I got frustrated because it just, like, popped up in my face. And that's the thing. Agreed. And I'm not saying that that's not the catalyst to all of this. I am 100% sure that is the catalyst to this all. Because I am about to throw this thing out the door. You guys just saw me trying to do the pogos. I am super frustrated. And I'm not trying to, yeah. That's why I'm like, maybe this, the more I think about it, maybe this game isn't quite a rage game. I feel like it's on the border of being a rage game. Because there is just one little thing, and I feel like it fits all the categories then. But this game is killing my freaking controller. I would settle with it's the controller's fault. You know what, guys? You know what? Moving forward, if I start complaining about this game, just blame the controller. Oh my goodness, it's not even working anymore. My D-pad is... Oh, I got it to work. Welcome in, Henryson. I got it. How much would a new one cost? I mean, this is a cheap one. So, the problem, I think, is that it's not... So, playing this game, right, I'm constantly using this side, like the corners. It is no longer reading this corner or this corner. Or, like, on the occasion, it'll read it. But I don't know how much a new controller would end up costing. I wonder, does Queen's controller work? Where's Queen's? Queen decided to put her controller away. I'm gonna steal Queen's controller. I have an idea for the next platformer you try to play. Use the keyboard. Oh my god. Keyboard, sir. Keyboard. King is stealing? I'm requisitioning. Oh! Too close. My bad. Oh, no, it... No, this controller's worse. The input was so freaking delayed there. What was that? No, it might be the cord. Hold on. Did y'all see that? My guy just started running.
You stay here and I'll be right back.
Alright, I'm not... Nope, I don't know what Queen's controller was doing there. Give me back my controller. At least I understand the problems that are going on with my controller. Does King have that bad of a reaction time that I just go flying? Alright, I got this. So unplugging it seemed to help a little bit. still have to adapt my new worldview. What? Spiky has a new worldview. What? What? How dare they? It's one down. There we go. I realized that people literally don't know better than what they are doing. What does that mean? Wow! He stalled his move in order to make sure I landed on him. That was... Back to lurking, understood. Environment shapes our minds and we make decisions that further shape us. Yes! Yes. Taylor, what's my favorite type of laundry bin? My favorite type of laundry bin is, in all honesty, I like baskets, but I guess the tall, thin ones, honestly. I don't know why, it feels like it fits more. Wow. Wow. Stuck. I got stuck. Oh my goodness. Yeah, these guys are smarter now. I don't like this. Oh, that was so close. Wow, that is freaking annoying. Oh my goodness, what? I do not believe in this theory, he says. Alright, I don't know what's going on. This game. Well, I feel like I made that decision. Oh my goodness, Spikey, you're thinking too much into it. You're thinking too much into it. I have to go to the bathroom. I will be right back. Alright, I am back. Let us lock in, okay? It is time to turn on the music. What was... I put my tinfoil hat on. No, we gotta lock in, guys. I'm tired of dying to these guys. Bro. Yeah, we're just gonna say it's the controller's fault. I'm just trying to get into the groove, you know? But the moment I look over at chat, I falter. Literally, I run into something every... I gotta do this. I gotta do this. I'm so sorry, guys. I have to minimize y'all. If we want to get this done today and make any sort of progress, I gotta shoo y'all away for a sec. I'm already... Yeah? Yeah? Okay, fine. Fine. I guess we don't want to make progress today. I see how it is. I see how it is. So what? Do I just need to go grind for things then? That wasn't you? Lies and slander? I doubt... you know, sir, the weirdest thing is... I think it was. I don't know what it could be that leads me to believe that it was you, but I think it was you. It still shows who redeemed the command, sir. He's like, what do you mean?
Every time. You know, every time I get to that point, I always die to him jumping at me. Top 3 anime betrayals? Damn. Oh my goodness. I did it again. I looked... Sir, I can't anticipate the jump. My brain's not working like that. I could probably do it after doing this for 200 more times, but unfortunately, I'm focusing on the... It's either focus on the one guy that's constantly throwing things at me, or focus on the other guy that is going to lash at me, but then the moment I look at one, the other one decides to do a ranged attack. So... I'm struggling to see both of them and watch both of them, especially considering they are the same exact color as the ground. It's not the same color, you're right. It's just really close to the same color. Dang. Every time. Literally. It's the same guy that's killing me every single time. I am struggling with this guy. I'm not gonna lie. Considering this isn't part of the quests, and this is just to try to power up, we might avoid this one. I know it doesn't get any better, but I'm not gonna waste my time doing this if it's, if I'm not able to do it. Nice. What? Oh, you got the insignia from Borrow. Nice. I hit one of them, but obviously not fast enough. Dude, how did he snipe me like that? Nah, see, I couldn't anticipate that, considering he stalls in the air like that, and bruh. Yeah, it's easier said than done, for sure. It's, wait, the Honoria? Alright, obviously, that's the game telling me we go back this way. Oh, the Signia, not the Honoria. I thought you said yeah. When you said Signia, I read it as Honoria. Like, it registered as Honoria in my brains. Yes, I totally pressed the button there too. What's so special about Honoria? Bulborb, do you not know what an Honoria is? Also, we didn't say Honoria. He said something else. What? Oh, well, I don't understand the question. If you know what they are, then what do you mean, how, like, what's the point of them? Alright. Dude, I didn't think that was gonna touch me. They're just titles, yes. Exactly. Alright. One more time. Already off to a bad start. Really bad start, actually. How was I supposed to anticipate that jump, Spiky? Huh? Huh? He literally just jumped out of nowhere on top of me. Oh my goodness, that's so stupid. You got a free 1,000 Orkin Ducats from what? From opening your Void surplus? It's not that rare. Oh, dude. Nice. I mean, anticipate the jump the way you would never get in the path where he would jump to. But I don't know that. I'd have to, like, sit down and, like, look at all of the paths as to how he jumps. And, that's a lot. I'm not gonna do this fight anymore. I feel like I wasted 2 hours trying to do this fight. So we're done with this fight. Just don't go behind him like you do. That's fine. I'll remember that for future reference, but we're not doing this anymore. At this point, I'd rather try to make some progress than just sit here and try to get stronger. Because if I'm going to beat my head against a wall, I might as well beat it on the wall that is the story. Also, let me go ahead and... Alright, let's see, where do I need to go from here? Back down to the deep docks. Okay, I guess I'll go that way. Fawfields it is. Cygnus and Gron, yes. Good job, Spiky. Well, is it actually your second try, sir? Because how many times have you beaten the game? I mean, technically what I would consider to be first try would be, like, you haven't fought him at all. Like, how many times did it take you to beat him when you second try that playthrough? Okay, that's fair. Without Magma Bell is crazy. Huh? Something died and it wasn't by my hand. Alright guys, let's do this. Wow, I didn't float in time. Damn. Okay. Yeah, like I said, if I'm gonna... Because I already wasted all of my, all my stuff from before. All my shards from before. So I still have to... I never took the time to actually grind for these today. It's a tragedy. You know, that just made me realize maybe I should grab the magma bell. I'm gonna go down. Bruh, there was no getting around that. That was a trap. Whoa, he, oh, what is going on? What the heck? Oh, did I? Oh my goodness. I don't even, there was too much going on that I had no idea what was happening at all. Okay. Maybe this is the run? I have the magma bell, so hopefully I'm not taking that stupid double fire damage. Going down. Oops. Come on. Stop going up. I need you to go down. Oh my goodness. Bruh. Oh my goodness. It's like it's a Gron. It's like 10 times harder. Now the question is, am I gonna make any progress today? He jumps back now. Yes. Oh my goodness. Bro, stop hitting me with that thing, please. What? No way. When I try to focus on taking out that little guy, he nope. I don't know what I need to do there, because when I try to focus on the little guy, the other guy punishes, but then that little guy's always in the freaking way. That's so frustrating. I feel like the only way that I can actually take that little guy out is by exploding everything, and I don't want to waste my vault vessels on that. No, I'm good. Alright, let's do this. Okay. That's annoying. Bro, it's not doing my counter. That's annoying. Wait. Yeah, no, oh my goodness. Can we stop with the faulty D-pad? No. Dude, this game's gonna become impossible at this point. Oh my goodness.
Every time I'm trying to use my tool, it pings my, it just doesn't register that I'm using a tool. Oh, that's frustrating. I don't know what to do, because, like, the D-pad is definitely going out, but at the same time, like, I can't do controller, or I can't do mouse and keyboard with this game. The controls are just way too finicky for me on mouse and keyboard. Not finicky, are just too complicated. Not gonna lie, I am actually getting tired of beating my head against this wall. Scrump, I'm just gonna let you know, a refund is looking like it's going to be in order. Bruh. Alright, let's try this again. Nope. Guys, I want to be done with this. I've stopped having fun. And I do blame the controller at this point. Alright, let's do this again.
I didn't mean to do that. No, no. Dang. Everything just fell apart real quick. One misinput. What the? So, Spiky, are you still paying attention? I know I asked you this before, but like, you're seeing how much of a struggle I'm having with this. How long do you think I have? If each boss takes me about 100 tries, how many hours do I have? You do not know. Oh, I didn't mean to whack that. I was aiming the wrong way. Wow. But see, I'm curious as to how I'm planning on, or how I'm gonna play other games that are not, I feel like if you take about 2 hours per boss, which may even be too much, but by the bosses you have left, that would be another 8 hours after this one. I'd say about another 6 hours for exploration, and then also grinding for the mask shards. So you're looking at probably another 20 hours of stuff to do. Oh, Lord. Have mercy on me. Well, no, yeah, 14 right there, but then you said there's also the grinding for mask shards, which I just threw an extra 6 on there. Also, yeah. But if you add another 6 to that, oh my goodness, I was reading chat. Oh, okay. I had thought you meant separate. Bro, get out of here. Nobody likes you. You have got to be kidding me. That one simple... Yeah. I forgot. So that's another... Oh, no. Oh, no. I do have to say we will have to readjust the time. It's 20... Or we're looking at about, what? You said closer to 18 hours then? After we beat this boss. Bruh. We suck at this game, that's all. That's all we're gonna have. That's all we're taking away from this, is that I suck at this game. Oops. Yeah. This is definitely not gonna be the run. Nope, I'm cooked. I am 100% cooked, because these guys want to stay as far up as possible. Holy cow, nope. I want to stop playing now. I'm done. I've lost fun. Nope, we're rage quitting at this point. Nope. Nope, that was the last one. Nope. Oh my. No. Between my controller just deciding to cut out and the obnoxiously difficult portions that come with this fight, if you don't do it a exact specific way, are exceedingly frustrating and make me not enjoy playing this game. Even after I've been beating these Act 3 bosses, I haven't been having the enjoyment of, like, the satisfaction of having beaten them, because I've instantly had to beat my head against the next portion. Like, there hasn't been a single portion of Act 3 so far where I haven't felt like I have been beating my head against wall after wall after wall. The more I am playing Silksong Act 3, the less I am enjoying it, and the lower I am putting it on my tier list. On my little, enjoyment tier list here. I don't know what to do at this point. I'm 100% just wanting to put this down and be done with it. But then I also know that I'm not gonna hear the end of it if I do that. The dilemma. The dilemma. I don't know what I should do at this point. Because I beat my head against one gauntlet for freaking 30 minutes. No, sorry. For... How long have we been going? 2 hours. Then switched over to this boss fight, which we did last stream for about an hour, and then did it for another 30 minutes, and now I'm just like, I'm tired. I'm tired of dying over and over again. I'm tired of dying because I can't see myself from all of the flashing going on. If I try to use my Volt Vessels, I explode the screen to a point where I can't see anymore. Maybe I'll just end stream. That's what we'll do. Psst. What? Warframe! You know? you know, it's not a bad idea. Are you saying what is WF? Workers' freedom? Wednesday fun? Weekend fun? Yes. No. Oh my goodness. Bruh. I love how I've had it on just chatting for a little bit now. I gotta look at your Noko. You know, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna take a quick pause, step away, see if I need to actually, like, what I'm actually gonna do at this point. I need to, because, in all honesty, I hear what you're saying about doing Warframe right now, but that's not that wouldn't be the stream. That wouldn't be consistent with what I'm trying to do. And so, technically, I would need to move into the next game, which is Kingdom Hearts. I want to see your guy, though, so we will definitely have to do that after stream. But I need to figure out whether or not I'm going to, what I'm going to do at this point moving forward. If I'm going to stay in Silksong, or if I'm going to move on to Kingdom Hearts, or what. So, I would love y'all's opinion on this, too. Because I'm thinking maybe we need a mercy command. So, I will be right back, guys.
Now the main problem area is up here. All of this going on up here is what's causing me the most physical discomfort.
So, I guess I gotta figure out if I am not enjoying the game anymore. Obviously, I don't need to be playing it right now. But that doesn't mean I want to put it down completely, which is where I'm having a problem. So I do think the mercy command is a good idea. Right? Which, Spiky, I like your idea of having the mercy command run a poll. I'll just have to look that up. And be like, bro, that'd be really funny if I did something like what Wilson has, where it's like, it is time for what? Now you have me concerned. Metopia. Okie dokie. I'm glad you did that now, because I'm gonna go pause that request. Reason is... I'll be patient, he says. But yeah, no, the reason I'm pausing that one is specifically because... Or, the reason I'm pausing the request is so that I could actually get through them. I want to be able to get through some of these, and one of my thoughts was Bulborb's Faces of Evil was more of a joke, if I'm not mistaken. And so that one, I refunded his points. But I feel like Scrump really wants to see me do this. So maybe I just drop it to the back of the line? Should I, like, if we do a mercy command, I think that it needs to be, a couple things need to happen, right? It needs to pause, request a playthrough. It needs to shuffle the list so that either the game that is being mercied gets put off to a later time. So either it's the next game and we just kind of flip-flop the current game and the next game, or it goes to the very back of the list. I feel like that's bad, putting it in the back. You think so? See, and that's where I'm like, I'm not entirely sure which one I want to do. Because I do enjoy playing these games. And don't get me wrong, I am enjoying, to an extent, beating my head against a wall. Okay? I am enjoying the gameplay. What I'm not enjoying is the constant... Like, if we're being honest here, it's probably a big frustration of mine that my controller is bugging out on me. So... But, because you'll lose your skill and get more aggravated. But, time out, Spiky. Time out. I put Silksong down for, what, 2 months? And when I picked it back up, we were pumping through bosses. Like, I feel like I was able to pick it back up and get at least back to my skill set, or skill level before. You know? I do get it. I do get what you're saying. It does take a second in order to, like, get that skill level back up. What are you doing, sir? Hey, what's up? What's up, sir? Okay. Zuko's just staring at me all funky. Like, he wants me to follow him, like, come to me, Dad. That's my only, like, That's my only counter argument to your statement, Spiky. Like, I do agree that to an extent I will be a little bit more rusty, but I don't necessarily think that it's... I have 3 taters. Do you want your taters back? No. Boop, 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 boop. No, he says. You know, alternatively, can I have... Hey, I told you no. No means no, sir. Do you want this? Do you want Mom's chair? Here you go. As long as I play it, it's fine. Bulborb over here just... I feel like he has me on mute. But, go play the demo. Oh my goodness. Which you won't have to do. Yay! I was doing Wolfram stuff. What did you say? Oh, we're trying to figure out, because I've stopped having fun playing my game, Silksong. Right? So since I'm not enjoying playing Silksong anymore, I wanted to like figure out how can I still play the games while also pausing when the game gets extremely frustrating for me. One idea was like, or the idea that we kind of agreed on was a mercy command that activates a poll. And, pretty much, if chat thinks that I've had enough, they can do ! mercy. But the more I think about it, I'm like, I would rather the command also be activated with me, right? Because I want to be able to be like, I'm done. Mercy, guys. Give me a mercy. I gotta just figure out how to... He says, okay. So, like, I don't know whether or not I want to... Because I still want to be able to play the game later down the road, right? I don't want you guys to be like, oh, he just refunded my points and we never speak of it again. Because you're okay with that for Faces of Evil. Scrumph, I don't think is going to be okay with that. I feel you. No, and I get that I'm gonna decide that, right? But I'm trying to figure out what would be the best course of action to have, like, to kind of facilitate everything that I want to do. I'll have to figure that out later. With that, though, had a baby emergency. Had to run. I see. You had... Scruff, you missed it. You missed so much. So much has happened. I rage quit. And we've been talking about, I have officially got to the point where I am not enjoying it anymore. And I'm calling a mercy. But I don't want to just refund your points, because I feel like at some point I wouldn't mind trying again. No, and I get that. I couldn't enjoy the hack and slash. No, you're right. Well, okay, so I gave up on the gauntlet and went over to do the boss fight that I had been trying to do last stream that we were doing this, and failed miserably over and over and over again, right? And I've just gotten to the point where I'm tired of beating my head against gauntlet after boss after gauntlet after boss. And I kind of want to switch it up. So we kind of agreed to be like, okay, mercy. Would like an exclamation point mercy command. And many runs. I get to the duo portion, and then I stop being able to see. So couple that with a controller issue. But I was thinking I wanted to do a mercy command where it would activate a pole, and then the game afterwards would then be shuffled either to the very end of the list or swap. Couple that with a skill issue. Hey, I'm not saying I suck. First of all, dying is necessary for me to understand patterns, okay? But if I can't see, then I can't tell the pattern. But, yeah, we were talking about doing, we were talking about either shuffling the game to the bottom of the list or shuffling it just so, like, swapping the two, right? And since technically the next game was going to be Kingdom Hearts, I wanted to actually ask you, because I asked, Bulborb before, and I think that's what I'm just going to do, okay? Rage quitting is skill issue, I agree, okay? So, Scrump, I'm going to give you the same every day I'm shuffling. I'm going to give you the same option that I'm going to give Bulborb. Do you want me to shuffle it back into the backlog, or do you want a refund? Dying is cool, rage quitting is issues of skill. Yeah, and I'm unban the word. Then unban the word. My goodness, sir. Occurrences 10 times. That is hilarious. Alright, it's removed. But no, I need a break. I'm not enjoying it anymore. I'll make you play something else. Oh, Lord. Okay. Give me a second, I'll refund you. But if that's the case, then I'm just going to redo this. I'm going to unpause it. Reject. Mortuary's Assistant was going to be a game that we were going to play in October. And then we have Celeste. So I also need to redo my action right here. Give me a sec. Backlog. I'll make you play something else. What is Mario World? Is that like Mario Kart World? Oh, no, I don't want to remove that. Shrink that. So for 2,000 points, anyone could make you play something like, I don't know, My Little Pony? Yeah. And then if I rage quit at the game, then you can say you had me rage quit at a game. Pretty much. And welcome in, Zax. See, I don't mind trying stupid games. We've played Mario Teaches Typing 3, and that was goofy. I promise you. Zucchini was goofy. Super Mario World. What do you mean, is that Mario? Super Mario World. What is Super Mario World? Hold up. Any relation to... Wait a second. The classic 2D game? Oh, that's crazy. Interesting, okay. I didn't know, I'm sorry. Do the Barbie game Wilson played for last year's April Fools. How did he play that? Didn't he play that on NSO? Is it Barbie on NSO? Guys, Barbie's on NSO, isn't it? No, I didn't catch the ads. I guess we're waiting for a sec. Alright, well, I might as well. I don't want to just go ahead and I don't want to hop right into Kingdom Hearts, but I think next week we'll go ahead and start Kingdom Hearts. Also, I want to thank D-Guns and Scromp for this next bit. Who here wants to add Smash Bros to the Smash Bros Ultimate for the to the weekend games, the community games? It's a simple one of the most popular platforming games of all time. The moment I saw the cover image, I was like, yes. Sign him up now. And one of the most popular SNES games. Pretty sure I'm going to be doing that on Retro Achievements. Yes, sir. Like, you just played DKC. Exactly. A lot of these older games, I am 100% for. I like doing achievement hunting on the like the RetroArch games. I love that. Have you played Psychonauts 1 and 2? I've never even heard of Psychonauts. Correct. I redeemed Master A... Wait, you redeemed what? Oh no, hold up. I don't think I have that set up right. I'm refunding that Scrump. Give me a sec. Don't do anything with that just yet. I don't think I have it toggled for you to message, and I'm not gonna remember that. So, boom, save. There you go. If you could redo that for me. Also, sir, why are you doing things that you know I'm not gonna be able to do? Lord have mercy. Hold up. No. No. Wait a second. No. No. Hold up. Super Mario World. Is this the one that I thought? Okay, it's not. Okay, the base set is not as bad as I thought it was. Oh, you're evil. Sir, have you... Wait a sec. Wait a second. Scrump. You do understand what 100%ing this means, right? I will have to say, it's not going to be able to be done completely on stream, okay? Scrump, I can't do that. Without returning to the main menu, clear each of the 8 stages in Special World entirely as Small Mario without using checkpoints, Starmen, or Yoshis. That one is Mini Mario versus Special World. We have Mini Mario versus Valley of Bowser. Mini Mario versus Chocolate Island. Mini Mario versus Forest of Illusion. Mini Mario versus Twin Bridge. Mini Mario versus Vanilla Dome. Mini Mario versus Donut Plains. Mini Mario versus Yoshi's Island. Sir, I can't... That's... Okay, they're not missable. So it doesn't necessarily have to be done No, they're not missable achievements, which means that what it's telling me that I need to do is, you know how you can replay levels? I have to go through and the 5 levels, like at some point after I've probably beaten the game, play all 5 levels in a row without dying. Well, no, it doesn't even say without dying. It doesn't even say without dying. Yeah, I'm looking at it because it tells you, basically, you have to do each, yeah. Yeah, it's without power-ups, not without dying. But I'm almost positive there's probably one here that says do it without dying. Well, maybe not. Hold up. Guys, technically, there is only 4 missable achievements. Riding yellow Yoshi, press the yellow switch. Riding green Yoshi, press the green switch. Riding the red Yoshi, press the red switch. And riding the blue Yoshi, press the blue switch. And the more I'm looking at it, at least it's not the subsets. Like the bonus sets are too much. Specialty set is a sub 90 run. Sub 90 minutes, 96 exit speed run. I can coach you on that. Yeah, and I mean, I'm not, like I said, I probably won't do the entire thing. See, that one is going to be one that's going to be really long and hard for me to do. Oh, no, that's a subset. That is called the specialty subset. Then there's also the bonus subset, which is not going to happen. Need to think of a dumb game. Zax, if you don't mind, if you're trying to do an older game that you like, if it's from, I want to say PS2 and younger, like the PS2 GameCube era, if there's any games like that, then I can probably play it pretty easily. A lot of the old games that we would consider retro, I would be able to play on RetroArch. And if they have retro achievements, if you're wanting some goofy things, that would be where I'm getting all of my extra information. So go check out retro achievements. I will go ahead and actually just post my profile for y'all right here. That way you guys can see that. I played it on Switch and then my save vanished. Rayman 2, The Great Escape. I was meaning to play a Rayman game with somebody. I probably won't suggest anything older than 2000 just because those are the earliest games I played. I understand. I just understand if I have to get the game, it might take a little bit for me to actually play it, okay? I am on a little bit of a budget, so I'm gonna be looking for the games on sale. Like, Mortuary's Assistant just so happened to go on sale recently. So I'm definitely grabbing that. For those of y'all who don't know, Mortuary's Assistant is a horror game. Very positive reviews, and yeah, it's creepy. I just gifted on Steam. Oh, that's terrifying. Bro, hold up. Oh no. Just fair warning. Make sure that it's accepted, please. Oh no. I just totally imagine, because there's some wild games on Steam, but I can just totally imagine somebody being like, I want you to play Genital Jousting on stream. The Tiny Mario one is rough, but it's not too bad if you farm lives beforehand so you have lives to spare. And that's what I was thinking too, Scrump, was, I don't mind, that's what, as, like, I was reading it, 100%ing it is going to be difficult, and it's not going to be 17k until genital jousting. You do know I have the game. It'll have to be an 18 or older stream, that's for sure, guys. Sorry to Spiky. Here, this is what I can do. But, what was I gonna say? Be sure you're drunk while playing it. Oh my goodness, that would be hilarious. Did you seriously remind me of that game just now? I'm sorry. It's funny because, I was in D-Guns' chat one day recently, and it was like, somebody had brought up genital jousting, and I was like, wait, I have that game. Queen bought it for me so that we could play together, guys, before they had come out with the story mode on that game. Scrump, do you know of that game? The game of jousting? Just looked at my Celeste save for fun. I do not. Oh, you don't know what genital jousting is? Well, if you have some free time, genital jousting is on Steam. Oh. I'm scared. I definitely am gonna need to get a new controller before we move on to any more platforms. Any more platformers. I won't do 7B. Oh. I just have to beat the game. Oh, it's after credits. Okay. I see. What other games have I beaten on here? Wow, I really haven't beaten many games. The amount of times that I've started Golden Sun just to put it back down. Says I've only beaten 17% of the games I've played. Yes, because I kind of went through and was playing a bunch of games. Like, let's look. Unfinished games, right? So let's start at the very beginning. Animal Crossing. I booted that up, and I was like, oh, this should be fun. Then they wouldn't stop talking. Same with this. I booted up the game and got through the tutorial, right? I was not interested. Then we played Pikmin on stream. Then we played Pikmin 2 on stream. Then we played Paper Mario on stream. Then Queen got into this and played a little bit of Lost Kingdoms. Then I got into it and started playing some Phantasy Star Portable. Just booted up the game. Then we played Mario Sunshine on stream. Then I played a little bit of the Twilight Princess. If you want a game to play, my brother try out Geometry Dash. I have played Geometry Dash, but I played the mobile. I played Geometry Dash back... Bro, Geometry Dash is just as old as, like, Warframe, dude. That is crazy. Also, welcome in, Mix. How are you doing? What is it? Let's look. Yeah, Dynasty Warriors. Doing pretty good. It's a big throwback game for real. Yeah, dude. I remember playing it, like, back in high school. Like, just out of high school, I played it. That and Piano Tiles. Both of those games have really evolved since, their base game. But, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I just raged at Silksong Act 3. Definitely tragic. Very tragic, not gonna lie. But yeah. We're currently looking at retro achievements because things have progressed. Yeah, no, see, Oh my goodness. Act 3 for Silksong. I it so I'm not good at platformers, okay? So Silksong sucks for me. Like all right, let me try that again. I suck at Silksong. It quite actually took me 55 hours just to beat the first 2 acts, and then they were like, "Oh, you should go back for the third one. Let's try it." So we just did, and it's taken me okay, so I've done 4, 8. Took me 8 hours to do all of the bosses that I needed to get to Act 3, and then it's taken me an extra like 8 hours to get a quarter of the way through. Oh my goodness, farming points, don't mind me. What the heck is that? Zax, thank you for that. Thank you for the biddies. Farming points, don't mind me. That is wild. Platformers can get really hard, yeah. I personally am not a huge fan of platformers, but they're not as hard as rhythm games for me. The only way I get through rhythm games is by pattern recognition, and I try doing that with platformers, but we've come to decide that this is both a controller issue and me not being able to see, so mild skill issue. I was getting to the point where I was struggling to see everything that was going on the screen because it was a bunch of flashing. And I was like, I can't see. Guessing back in the day, you would have known Bloodbath as the hardest level human limit wise in games for GD. See, I don't know Bloodbath. See, okay, I want to say something real quick. I grew up with RPG, JRPG games. Okay? Real-time strategy. So, in all honesty, I would be playing the absolute poo out of Fire Emblem. I played the absolute poo out of Phantasy Star Portable. I loved Dynasty Warriors. Unironically enjoyed Shadow the Hedgehog, even if it was kind of cringe. Loved playing Pokemon. Like Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront, that was an interesting time. Yeah, no, as you can see from this list, these are the kind of games that I grew up playing. Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, the Shadow game, like, a lot of these games I would say are probably mid compared to some of these other ones that I were like, okay, like, I really enjoy this game versus this game is horrible, right? For me, I try to look at like what I enjoy out of all the games that I play so that I can find enjoyment in whatever I'm playing. Silksong unfortunately I was struggling to do that. That's why we had to put it down. Funny enough, they also made me play Link Faces of Evil, which is a weird I don't even know. Bulborb can explain that one. But it happened. It was a wild one for sure. But yeah, I enjoyed the Sonic games growing up. What, you don't remember Link Faces of Evil? That was your redeem. But speaking of games that we're getting back into, I really enjoyed. Hold up. For me, I find enjoyment torturing myself with doing the same pattern. I'm bad in oh, that's fine. Nobody can explain that game. You know, actually, Mix, I'm gonna be honest. Spikey's words ring as true as possible. Or as true as any other at this point. Link Faces of Evil and Link whatever Gamelon name it had, whatever. Nobody can describe those games in actual words, and you just have to play them to understand them. Understand why they are what they are. It's bad. It's bad. They're meme games, basically. Gee, it sure is boring around here. Ganon is doing something. Oh no, bro. That what? Oh my goodness. Anyways, attaboy. That game was wild for sure. But yeah, when it comes to Blast from the Past, though, Mix, we're probably gonna be getting maybe a Kiss for Good. Oh my goodness, I can't even get through. The game is just a straight soundbite clippable game. Anyways, we're gonna be getting into Kingdom Hearts for the next stream. I don't want to start that now because I feel like we are currently looking at the we're still on Silksong time. So, and I also don't quite know if I want to stream Kingdom Hearts just yet because I was hearing possibilities of still getting DMCA'd even though we are yes, Spikey, exactly. Still getting DMCA'd even though we were told that we could play the game. So I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to do about that. I'm gonna probably ask around a little bit. Great. That wasn't me. What wasn't you? You know, what else do I want to do today? The second notification? Yeah, you're right. That wasn't you. That was... I think that was Maritu sending me a reel. What to do now? I know you guys wanted to play some Warframe. Yeah, let me just boot up the Kingdom Hearts thing to see. Everybody's like, the frame. Oh my goodness. Bruh. Too late. I'm already back into Warframe. Okay, hold up. Oh, that's loud. Okay, here we go. Let me go back into the game. They have a specific thing for this. Bro, I don't know why the game decided to take up the entire screen, though. Where's the information about streaming? About... streaming guidelines, thank you. Oh, dude, I just saw that. Wasn't that the thing that you were talking about, too? I feel like that was something that you had talked about. Okay, guys, so... wow, pause. Okay, So you may not upload any footage. So that means that there's no point in streaming it. Literally, they're saying that they reserve the right to tell you to take your content down. As well as, basically, it's okay for me to stream it, but I can't post clips with that audio of the gameplay. And it looks like I can't post VODs either. Like, the VODs are gonna end up, makes sense, like, it's content, so is there a point in even streaming it? If there's no clips, there's no VOD, there's no preservation of the content off stream. So then at that point, I might as well just play it off stream. That's very unfortunate. Hold up. Let me double check, because I'm specifically looking at 2.8. Okay? That is the one that I am currently here. Let me look at this. Yeah, it's the same thing. Well, no. This one says 2.8 as well. I guess this entire thing is considered 2.8. Here. Display. Look at this. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, no, so I'm just like, if I want to do that, first of all, I have to make sure to put the Disney logo and Square Enix on there completely. But this is waived if I decide to play it on the PS4 using the share functionality. Profanity and offensive language are strictly prohibited while playing the game. Right here. Right here. So I'm starting to see where this is probably gonna be, like, the more I read this, the more I'm like, that's insane. You know, that's really funny. They say you may share the images from this via the PlayStation 4 online share. Notwithstanding the foregoing, Square Enix may prohibit you from sharing images of certain portions of the game. Square Enix may modify which portions of the game you may not share at any time for any reason. You may share gameplay videos, broadcast, and gameplay footage from the game from the share function, and or online channels that support online broadcasting and sharing. Any such sharing or broadcast must be for personal, nonprofit use only, notwithstanding the foregoing. So basically, if you're affiliate, you can't. Square Enix may prohibit you from sharing or broadcasting footage of certain portions of the game. Yeah, so okay. Well, that's unfortunate. So I'm kind of bummed out at that. Not gonna lie, that is extremely disheartening. Well, let's fix this then. What was the next one? I know we had it on another one. What was the other game you guys added on to me playing? I'm not adding Scrump's Super Mario World, because that's gonna be a random one to do. Metopia. Well, I guess I'll have to figure out a different series that I can stream. Huh. I'll just do Rogue Galaxy then. Take that, guys. I guess I'll just swap it out to be Rogue Galaxy then. Oh well. It is what it is. You know, I'm really disappointed that they did that, especially, like you said, Zax, in this game, in this modern gaming climate, I don't understand why you would sit there and prohibit all of that. Yeah, like Disney, I really do think it's basically Disney. They don't want their game associated with any sort of like that kind of content. So if I stream the game, either I have, well, even then, because they sit there and they said, or in their thing, they said that they withhold the right to say, hey, we don't want you streaming this part of the game at whatever point. So like at whatever point that they want to be like, no, take that down, I have to take it down. Dang, that's unfortunate. I have a Zuko right here. Well, I guess I'm going to go ahead and stop the YouTube stream and change up what we're doing on the Twitch side. We'll play a little bit of Warframe.